Stalker. I'm the current interim CEO of Plateau Energy Metals, as well as the chairman, and our symbol is PLU on the TSX venture. We've been in Macusani for some time now. We first went there in 2005 and we're still there. What that tells you is that the area we're in is extremely interesting from a range of background. One is the uranium, which we discovered first throughout 2005 up to 2014, and then more recently the lithium, which was discovered in 2014-15, but more importantly, the big breakthrough discovery was at Macusani at the October 2017. Look, we went looking for some higher grade uranium in the area and we found it, but at the same time, much to our delight, we found some really sweet lithium intersections. We've worked that area now where we've probably identified a very large, potentially 2 by 3 kilometer big anomaly, but we've only been able to drill maybe about 20% of that. That drilling that we've done will culminate in a 43101, a compliant resource that will be out in the marketplace, in actual fact, before this month is out. Look, not only are we busy with the 43101, we're also busy with understanding how we can take the lithium from the rock and produce a lithium carbonate. And we've been doing that utilising the services of ANSTO, the Australian National Technology and Scientific Organisation. And we chose them because they are the world's leader. So we may be a junior, but we're acting like a seriously big senior company because we're making sure that the guys working with us are the right calibre and the right background. Putting that into context of your question, the environmental work that we're doing has to recognise just what we've been doing in terms of the test work, what we've been doing in terms of the mine planning that's underway, but equally importantly recognising that at this moment, licensing for lithium is very straightforward in Peru. It's not like uranium. There are legislation already in place, and we've been advised by the authorities that the environmental work to complete a submission for the environmental impact document itself, we could have permission out within 6 to 12 months. So we could really be in a position to be moving very quickly from this project into a mine. Look, I've mentioned the 43101 coming up. I've mentioned the work being done over in Australia. They're key ingredients to make sure that we're comfortable that we have a deposit that's economic. Because there's no point in having an asset if you can't make some money from it, and that's really what we've been unlocking. So the next catalyst after this is to move forward into a financial modelling with as much reality into the numbers that we've got as practically possible. So we'll be undertaking a PEA, probably with some PFS sections in it, pre-feasibility sections on it, and that will allow us by the end of this year to turn around and make sure everyone can recognise just what size of project this is and the economic benefits that would come from it. There's no doubt that our company has changed in terms of its way we're looking at things. We've moved from being a pretty junior, in fact we had a market cap of about $20 million, to now we have a market cap that's just about touching the ceiling of $100 million. So we've come a long way, but there's an extremely long way to go. And because we're in a marketplace that demands as much quality people working on it as we can, we decided that we would make that transition from the uranium space into the lithium and uranium space. And so we've deliberately set out to get the best people we can to move this company forward. That's in the interests of us, it's in the interests of the project, but most importantly, it's in the interests of the shareholders. Could I just add, if you may, just a couple of things to make sure that I get the message across. One is, look, in terms of PLU, Plateau Energy Metals, the most interesting thing for me is right now you are investing in a company that has 2 great projects. The lithium, without a shadow of doubt, is exciting because it's the word on everyone's lips in the marketplace. It's needed for electric vehicles. It's needed for battery storage. It is a 21st century metal, make no mistake about it. But right behind it is our old friend uranium. And the uranium market, for the first time, is beginning to see a pulse again. There's just a hint of life. And with that coming forward, let me tell you that not only are we well placed in the lithium market to be one of the big players, one of the largest out there, we're also going to be one of the biggest players in uranium. So right now, you get 2 shots at goal for your 1 investment level. So it's a great time to be looking at Plateau Energy Metals.